Brian, you've come to New Zealand via Australia from Ireland. Just tell us a little bit about how it's happened.
I suppose, yeah, I've been playing in Australia for the last 2 years, and Paul Marshall's got in touch with me towards the end of last season. So yeah, we've both worked with someone who sort of put us in touch with each other, and that's sort of how the initial discussions came about. And yeah, once I heard what Paul had to say, and the direction the club was going in, that I felt it was a good opportunity for me.
You played obviously in the winner again on Sunday. What's your feeling of the standard of that league?
Based on what I've seen, I think it's a little bit early to cast judgment, but it looks as though between ourselves and Auckland, there seems to be a little bit of a gap between the rest of the teams in the league. But what I would say is that it's a different style of play than what I've just come from. Is the players are technically good, and in particular their squad is a strong squad of players. It's not just 11 good players. Like you've got 25 players who can all play in the first team, which is great for the club.
How long since you've been in Ireland, and how long since you've played in Ireland?
Well, I've been in Australia for 17-18 months prior to coming here, so yeah, it would have been just over 2 years ago when I played in Ireland. So
when you were in Australia, you were actually as a player coach, so you've obviously done a bit of coaching. Do you feel here that you've got a little bit to offer from that as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think I want to be part of the technical team here, and I think I've got good experience at a high level in the game, which will hopefully I can help Marshy out in some ways if he needs any. But yeah, previously, like my last season was as head coach player of the Ballarat Red Devils, which was a great experience. And for a player my age, I've probably got quite a bit of coaching stuff done early in my career, which is great. But my priority here is to play, and I want to get back playing at a good level, and this seems like a good platform to do that.
Are you in New Zealand for the long haul?
Yeah, definitely. To be honest, I didn't anticipate this move happening. I shifted my family to Australia, and the last thing I wanted to do was shift to another country. But yeah, look, I'll be definitely making this work, and I don't want to be going anywhere after this. I want to finish out my playing career here.
It's a bit like Neil Emblem then.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we do have as well as Neil Emblem, I'd be doing well. He's had a great career as a player, and he's having a great career as a coach. So if I could go anything in that direction, it'd be great.
Were you aware of him before you came here?
I wasn't really. No, I knew he played in England at a decent level, and once I heard of his name, it's a name a lot of people are familiar with, and he's obviously established himself out here, which is great.
You got to play for the League of Ireland once. You're disappointed you didn't get more opportunities internationally?
No, look, I played internationally under 21 level, and the League of Ireland thing was just a League of Ireland select team that was playing against Manchester United, which was great. It was just to launch the new stadium at home. But yeah, look, everyone wants to play internationally, but there's a lot of good players in the Republic of Ireland, so it's unfortunate, but that's football.
And have you always played as a central defender?
Yeah, well, I started my career as a fullback, and I probably played there right until I went to Australia, and for the last 2 seasons I was playing central midfield. But my strongest position is centre back, and that's where I want to be playing. And you're happy
playing alongside Matt and with the 2 fullbacks you've got here?
Yeah, definitely. I think me and Matt, and particularly me, we've all got to be on our toes. Like you've got 4 quality centre backs at the club, like, and only 2 of them can play. So if you're not on your game, there's someone willing to come in and take your place. But that's great, and that only pushes the squad forward.
And are you fit at the moment? Did you come here fit?
Yeah, I did. I've just come off the back of my own season, which was 22 games long, and so that gave me a bit of a base. But we've worked hard even since I got here, and I know from talking to the lads that they've worked really hard in the off season. But that's great. I think that's only going to benefit the team moving forward, and you could see that in the games we played. As players are still running hard with 5-10 minutes to go, which is great.
And we can't finish this without asking you, how big is George Best still in Ireland, even though he's long gone? Is he still a big name?
Yeah, no, he is. He's a legend, isn't he? But there's people still cashing in now that he's not around. So I think he's had about 4 or 5 different books published. But there's people sort of living on the back of it. But yeah, no, look, he was a great player and a great character, and you know, people liked him in the game.
Yeah.